Welcome to RCM's Back to School Unlocking Potential podcast. I'm your host, Corinthia Benison, and I'm excited to share my journey with you. Growing up in Harlem, after school and summer programs provided me with structured and supportive experiences that empowered me to thrive both inside and outside the classroom. These programs played a pivotal role in my development, and I started RCM because I'm giving back what was given to me. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome back, RCM family, students, educators, parents, supporters, partners, and you all out there tuning in. I hope you all had a memorable and wonderful summer. Thank you for tuning back into our podcast as we took a break over the summer. But today, we are celebrating the journey, the growth, and resilience that has defined Renaissance Center of Mastery's first year of impact. I'm your host, Corinthia Benison, and I am the founder and executive director of RCM After School, and today's episode is a unique one. It's not just about going back to school, it's about looking back at how far we've come together and looking ahead to the limitless potential we are unlocking together. And welcome to our News and Views segment. Now, when it comes to supporting our youth, we all must work together from the government, foundations, nonprofit organizations, and again, you tuning in. This is important because there's a lot at stake when it comes to supporting after-school and summer programs in New York City. Here's what some parents have to say in this news clip. Check it out.
Having access to a program that will allow our kids to be safe and with people who take care of them would be a game changer.
Lindsay Clemens is a mother of two. One of her children qualified for an after-school program through a local organization via a lottery, but she's worried.
When we think about how in the future maybe our second child will be able to be in a free program, it really is a huge opportunity to have that financial stability.
She's not alone. According to a report released by United Way of New York City, 50% of New Yorkers cannot make ends meet. That number goes up to 86% for single moms, like Gloria Contreras.
So to have something universal so that all parents can have kids in the school and not have to stress what time to pick them up, who's going to take them, what do I do with my child, is fantastic.
Our call to arms, we just recently released our policy recommendations, is really to look at the cost of housing, transportation, and childcare.
Grace Bonilla, president and CEO of United Way of New York City, is making a clear request to city and state representatives.
After school is a form of childcare, and we want our elected officials to look at this as a possibility for really changing that paradigm.
Adding that New York City has lost about $23 billion of revenue because parents have chosen to either leave the city or work less time because they can't afford childcare.
Having the opportunity to have your kid in a school building where they're safe and you know that you'll be able to pick them up from the same place is a huge deal, especially at a low cost or free.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed that clip, as parents are really advocating for support from the city and state to, give their kids safe spaces after school. And the case for after school continues. Universal access to after school and summer programs for all school age children is coming to fruition, though. Check out the good news in this clip.
It's 7:36 right now, 3 weeks to go before classes begin for New York City students, and thousands of families are breathing a sigh of relief that now, more than ever, there are more after-school slots that are available.
The city's After School for All program will add 5,000 new seats this fall in areas that really need it most across all 5 boroughs, but this is just the first phase. So here to break down the after-school expansion plan is Deputy Mayor for Strategic Initiatives, Anna Almanzar. So Deputy Mayor, great to have you back.
Thank you. Good morning.
And let's get right down to it, because it is good news here, 5,000 additional seats, right? But it is a tough decision for some families who are looking for those seats, may not get one because there's a greater need than just 5,000, right? So how will you, how many more are going to be added in addition to those 5,000?
Great, and thanks for having me. It's a great time of the year for us as we prepare for the opening of the new school year. And yes, we're adding 5,000 seats in this school year in September, going through 40 schools in all 5 boroughs. And then next year, for school year 2026, we're adding 10,000 seats. And then in 2027, we add another 5,000 seats. Is the historic investment that Mayor Adam and the administration has made in after school.
Can you explain to somebody why not just add all of that right away?
Yes, the system as it is now, we have 164,000 seats. And to make that big adjustment or that big number, it is best for us to recontract the system that has not been contracted in about a decade. And for us to do that, we put out a concept paper. We just received comments from providers, from advocates, from families, from parents about how the program should be modeled to be able to feed the need of all the families throughout the system.
Yeah.
So the idea of having 5,000 seats this year, we make the adjustments to the program as we need, and then as the new contract come out next year, then we're able to bring in new schools, new providers, and then stabilize the entire system and make the adjustments that we need to make sure that our children are educated and entertained after school.
Can you lay it all out then for folks that want to apply? Because there might be a little bit of confusion on where to go, what the deadline is.
The easiest thing you can do is visit your school, go to see your principal or your teacher of your child's classroom, and they will give you information as to what program is in your school. And if there's not a program in your school per se, the next door, the school closest to you, or the school in the down the block will have a program available to your child.
Is the application at the school or is it online?
The application will be online, but the application now, the easiest one is to go at the school and have it in the school.
Okay.
Because there was some confusion last year with the application process, right? So just so I'm clear here for parents who are saying, if my kid goes to school A, they're not necessarily guaranteed an after-school slot at school A.
Because not every single school has a program. What we're doing with the expansion is to bring a program to the school with the highest need in neighborhoods, and we have, as we know, the Bronx, in Queens, where we have large communities with low-income families, students with special needs, and students who are English language learners, to give them access to those programs. So yes, the expansion will go to more school, and the idea, as Mayor Adam always speaks about, is to bring after school for all. And the continuation of that program after the 20,000 seats are allowed, we are looking to work with the communities to see what else we need to make adjustments to bring more seats.
Where are you getting the funding for all this?
The funding is a tax levy. Funding is a baseline. So as Mayor says, when I say baseline, it means forever. So it's here to stay, $331 million. It's about 75% increase in the investment that has been made in the last, before the last 10 years. So we added 331 million to the about 445 million that existed in the past, for a total of 755 or so.
Yeah, so when you say that baseline, right, you mean it's here to stay. There's a lot of talk right now about some of the freezes that are coming from the federal government right now in the Trump administration. Is this not at all affected by some of that?
It won't. Our after-school program is primarily paid by the city, by tax-funded programs.
Okay, so does this also, this after-school program also apply to District 75 schools?
So we have one of the challenges that the system has is to make sure that we provide services, and yeah, it's an interesting question because we not only made investment for the schools with children with special needs after school, but also an investment for our early preschoolers who have special needs. This year alone, for the entire system for early childhood, the investment was $167 million, plus the investment that we made in conjunction with City Council for special ed for our preschoolers. We understand that the sooner you're able to identify the special need, the better for that child, for the long term of their academic success.
When people are applying, is it first come, first serve, or are you going based off of need?
We go based off of need.
So not first come, first serve?
No first come, first serve.
Okay. Good. Deputy Mayor, great to have you here.
Oh, it's good to have you. Thanks. I hope your summer is going well.
Oh, you too, and good luck with the new school year.
Thank you. Very excited about it.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. We'll be following up all along the way. I got a lot to get to this school year, right? Remember, you can reach out to DYCD Community Connect at the number on your screen right there. It's 1-800-246-4646 to speak to find out about after-school availability near you.
Yep, I hope you enjoyed that segment and information provided. So now let's rewind a bit. 1.5 years ago, RCM embarked on a bold mission and vision to create equitable pathways for under-researched middle school students by integrating theater arts, academic support with a focus on literacy, and wellness workshops. We aim to nurture academic, social, and emotional growth for our participants by expanding access to high-quality after-school enrichment opportunities, regardless of their socioeconomic or cultural background. Now, we have a partnership with Scan Harbor, which is Harlem's largest youth service provider, and we are currently located at Watley Secondary School in Harlem. Now, our first year of operating is in the books, so now, 18 months later, we've got stories to tell. So in our summer launch of 2024, we laid the foundation for wellness. When we talk about unlocking students' potential, we don't just mean grades and test scores. We believe in nurturing the whole student, so we partnered with Reform Consulting and launched a comprehensive wellness program grounded in the 8 dimensions of wellness. It was an impactful summer. We served 30 students from 3 different middle schools, and according to our survey data, which was pre and post assessments, 70% of our summer program participants reported that they've never been exposed to theater or wellness programming before joining RCM. 83% of our participants said they would recommend RCM summer program to their peers. So here's a clip of our program in action. Take a look.
So when we look at the Wellness Club and we look at looking at the 8 dimensions of wellness, it helps us to shape who we are, how we're going to show up in the world, as opposed to being reactive to things that are happening to us and being proactive. So many of you talked about new school year, using social wellness as a way to make people feel welcomed, as a way to make people feel seen, also to make people feel that they can talk to you as well, right? They can come up to you and ask you questions. So which wellness dimension really spoke to you specifically? We
So social wellness because I want them to be social with me and like we can talk to each other, become friends, and like socialize with other people.
Environmental because I want people to learn how to keep their space clean. And for example, some people are like cutting down or littering on the street, and I want to clean that up.
Emotional wellness because you don't know if people have like these emotions bottling up at, like inside of them, and then all of a sudden when they get mad, they just unleash it all on one person, and 2 minutes later they're gonna regret it. So I want to teach them that it's okay to let all your feelings go and not just keep them all bottled up in one place.
So you all are being proactive without even thinking about it. Y'all
remember the bingo? Y'all remember the bingo from the first day?
Yeah.
Yeah, so really being able to do those things, whether you're happy, sad, mad, or anything. So wellness happens without having a problem. It happens without stress. It happens without anything wrong. It happens because you might want to take a walk. Or you might want to drink some tea. Or you might feel like you're dehydrated. Right. So y'all took a lot from the club.
I love it. I love it. Clap it up for yourself. Thank you for participating, being a part of the conversation. We couldn't have done this without you. Bring this to your schools, bring this to your families, to the people that you care about, your friends, and keep this for yourself as well.
Yep. Thank you again for our partners at Reform Consulting for really launching and delivering a successful program. And we carry that momentum into our fall program. Check out this clip. Yeah.
You ready? Okay. Katara.
Jojo. Aaron.
Carter.
Hi, I'm Corinthia Venison, founder of RCM After School. Our after school programs include theater training, educational development, and wellness workshops for middle school students. Our goals are to improve students' social and emotional competencies and academic performance. I started RCM to give back what was given to me. Over 25 years ago, I was in your shoes, a young student participating in after-school and summer programs where I learned theater, was exposed to sports, and so much more. So I hope that you find value in this program and you have fun, you grow, you learn, and explore your interests. I found teachers that are seasoned, passionate, and dedicated to our cause.
Hi, my name is Joanna Seclaris, and I'm the theater teacher here at RCM. And what I'm most excited for is to learn what the students are most excited for. Even today, we're having discussions, and there are people that are really excited to learn about costuming or lighting design or acting or what it means to be a performer. And I'm excited to see what pathways those interests take us as we continue our discussions and we learn more about the history and making of theater.
My name is Aisha Randolph. I'm a teacher here at RCM. I help with English skills. I help with writing, reading comprehension. The students do creative writing as well. I try to make my room and all of RCM really a place of welcome for students to grow and learn.
Hi, my name is Sayla. I'm in the 6th grade and I want to do theater because I want to know how to perform in front of others and not be afraid to speak up for myself.
Wow. Hope you enjoyed that flashback clip of our fall launch of 2024. Now, fast forward, here's a look at our spring 2025 program. Hope you enjoy. My name is Corinthia Benison. Renaissance Center of Mastery is an after-school program that provides theater training, educational development, and wellness workshops for middle school students. Our goals are to increase students' social and emotional competencies. We're approaching year 2, and it's been a huge success. A lot of kids, they never took wellness workshops. They didn't understand what mental health meant. From the start of the program to the end, their knowledge increased, their social emotional health increased, and we want to continue that path with expanding and offering yoga and meditation, which I'm proud that we'll be implementing. Having kids quiet their minds, the meditation, the thoughtfulness, the awareness, self-awareness is something that I think we all could benefit from. And giving them those tools to just practice in a group, in a private setting, I think is impactful and it's relaxing. I was born and raised in Harlem, so it's very dear to me to be providing a service like this in basically my backyard. Growing up, I was exposed to a lot of after-school programs. I kept busy and developed a passion for basketball, which took up most of my time. My basketball experience has everything to do with the woman that I've become, the leader that I'm becoming. I'm here giving back what was given to me. My early development was so crucial. I believe that every child should have what I had or even more, with just having exposure and opportunities to be the best version of themselves and explore their interests. Yep, so that was a flashback of our first academic school year. And by the end of 2025 school year, we had cultivated a rhythm. Our classroom sessions buzzed with inquiry and the hallways echoed with affirmation. Our program became a safe space of joy and connection. So here's what our participants have to say. Check this out.
My name is Samaya and I'm in 6th grade. And what I liked is the crocheting and the yoga too, because it helped me like exercise and do and have fun and stretch. And it also like made me so relief because like I can do whatever I want and listen to the teacher. The crocheting, I liked it too because it helped me like get more better at crocheting and crochet more because like if you can crochet more, you can get better. So I liked it.
My name is Bintu. I'm in 6th grade and my experience with the yoga teacher was very good. Because at first when I first came in, like my hamstrings were kind of hurting and we did the butterfly poses and like lunges, and at the end I could feel my hamstrings like start to like loosen up a little bit. So yeah, my experience with her was very good. It was very fun. My name is Gianni Gonzalez and I'm in 7th grade. I go to Harlem West Middle School, and my experience with yoga is really good because when my back was really sore, I felt it loosen up as we did the stretches. The stretches were very relaxing, and I feel like they were really helpful to not only to me, but also my peers. I thank every one of you guys.
We thank y'all all for participating and making our program a success. So fast forward, we're rolling into our summer program, which was very impactful, where we continue to emphasize wellness and mental health. Check out our summer program in action. This summer at Renaissance Center of Mastery, learning wasn't confined to classrooms. It was a full body, full mind experience. RCM's wellness workshops with the forum guided students through the 8 dimensions of wellness: emotional, physical, intellectual, spiritual, environmental, social, occupational, and financial. Each session offered practical tools and powerful conversations that help students reflect, grow, and take ownership of their well-being. In partnership with Dialect from Pockets Change, financial literacy became more than numbers. Students explored their money mindset and built confidence to make informed financial choices rooted in their values. And on a special field trip to the Drawing Center, students stepped into the world of contemporary art, engaging with exhibitions, discussing creative concepts, and creating their own inspired drawings. It was a spark of imagination that turned observers into artists. Weekly yoga and mindfulness practices gave students space to breathe, stretch, and reset. These moments of calm helped them build resilience, focus, and self-awareness, skills that extend far beyond the mat. Together, these experiences create a summer of transformation.
Community partnerships is a gathering of like-minded people who are interested in maintaining the legacy of their ancestors through arts and culture, and having conversations on a monthly basis with what I call art practitioners is just something that I'm wedded to. And again, Harlem Arts Alliance is the vehicle that we use to do that work.
Community partnerships are essential, I believe, for building long-term relationships and understanding of the community and the art. I think that that is the core of how we can really sustain the presence of Black and brown artists by being engaged consistently and joyfully.
Community partnership is all about creating legacy. Community partnerships mean to me stronger communities. Community partnerships mean strength.
The partnership is connection. Fostering a connection to be able to reach out, to run an idea by a friend who can then connect you to others.
Community partnerships mean a lot. It means collaboration. It means connecting with one another to create something bigger than themselves.
One word that describes how I feel when I leave these meetings:
Empowered. Inspiration.
Inspired. Renewed.
Inspired. Inspired.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
As we close this chapter and step boldly into a new school year, it's important to pause and reflect on what we've built together thus far. In just 18 months, we have served 60 students, and we have grown our vision into a vibrant reality. We've launched transformative wellness programs, created equitable pathways grounded in social emotional learning, and created spaces where our young people feel seen, heard, and empowered. We've turned classrooms into communities and challenges into catalysts for growth. But none of this happened in isolation. To our participants, thank you for your courage, your curiosity, and your commitment to RCM. To our families, thank you for trusting us. To our educators and partners, thank you for leading with heart and passion. Now, if you're listening right now, it means you care about making a difference also. And trust me, every bit of your support helps. The need for RCM programs has never been greater. For every child in a program, 4 are waiting to get in. With your support, we can make sure RCM's doors stay open and free. Just think, for every dollar invested in RCM, after school saves at least $3 by increasing kids' earning potential, increasing students' performance at school, and decreasing crime and juvenile delinquency. To our supporters, our founding supporters, the Ford Foundation, the New York Presbyterian Hospital, Edwin Gould Foundation, and our newest partner, the Thomas and Agnes Carvel Foundation, thank you so much for investing in a future that's bold, inclusive, and brilliant. RCM is not just an after-school program, it's a movement. And today, you can join our movement by following us on Instagram, on all social media platforms, by the way, on Instagram at RCMX Social Justice, and on Facebook, it is the same, RCMX Social Justice. On LinkedIn, you can find us at Renaissance Center of Mastery. And be sure, if you're a first-time listener, you can check back on all our previous episodes 1 through 6, at our website at rcmxsocialjustice.org/podcast. So to support RCM, be sure to visit our website and click the donate button. We welcome your partnership. So here's to unlocking even more potential in the year ahead with purpose, with passion, and with each other. We hope you've been inspired by RCM's journey shared today and will support us in providing opportunities for our youth. Until next time, I'm your host, Corinthia Benison, the Executive Director and founder of RCM. And please stay tuned. We will have exciting episodes coming with special guests and exciting updates ahead. So be well and keep making a difference. We hope to see you next time.